Hello, dear viewers and learners. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the English to Learn channel. This is Babul Akhtar is with you. I'm going to discuss present simple tense in details. That means I'm going to discuss this tense from A to Z. I'm very hopeful that after watching this video, you'll be able to understand this tense very well. You'll be able to identify this tense and able to make a lot of sentences using present simple tense. So I will request you to watch this video from beginning to the end properly. So let's jump over the tutorial. What is present simple tense? The present simple tense is the base form of the verb. Present simple tense is the tense that is used to refer to events, actions, and conditions that are happening all the time or exist now. The examples are here. I work in Tehran. She works in Australia. Do you play the piano? Where do you live? So these actions are happening all the time and exist all the time. Now you will learn how we can identify present simple tense. We can use present simple tense for the following purposes: habits and routines, facts, universal truth, historical truth, and scientific fact, permanent situation, stative verbs or state verb, to talk about what happens in books, movies, and plays, future schedule, timetable set by organization, not by us. Media, newspapers, radio, announcements, television broadcast. Habits and routines. The examples are here. I read Holy Quran every day. He wakes up early in the morning. His wife cooks rice thrice in a day. They travel the countryside in every winter. Ryan visits his parents every weekend. She goes to school regularly. We have used here adverb of frequency. Now we will learn the details about adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency are two types: definite and indefinite. Some examples of definite adverbs of frequency are here: hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. Every minute, once an hour, quarterly, once, twice, 3 times, a million times. Definite adverbs of frequency usually go at the end of the sentence. Most businesses submit their taxes quarterly. He checks his watch every minute. The bell rings every hour. We can also put the adverb at the beginning of the sentence for strong emphasis. Like, every night we stay up late for study. Twice a year she goes to Chile. Twice a year she goes to Chile. Every year thousands of people are misdiagnosed. Adverbs of indefinite frequency usually go after the subject of the sentence and before the main verb, except the verb to be. Like, we always walk to school. She usually drinks coffee in the morning. They generally study at the library. I am often on time. She sometimes plays chess. He occasionally skips school. They're seldom wrong. Some examples of indefinite adverbs of frequency and a general idea of how often the action takes place. When action takes place 100%, then we use always, constantly, continuously, habitually. When action takes place 90%, then we use usually, normally, mostly, regularly. When action takes place 75%, frequently, generally, repeatedly. When action takes place 60%, then we use often. When action takes place 50%, then we use sometimes. When action takes place 40%, then we use occasionally, sporadically. When action takes place 20%, then we use rarely, seldom, infrequently. When action doesn't happen ever, then we use never. If there is an auxiliary verb and a main verb, the adverb goes between them. I can usually remember. He doesn't often cry. Except with have to, the adverb goes before the auxiliary. We usually have to wake up early. He always has to drive his kids to school. Sometimes, for emphasis, we can put the adverb at the beginning of the sentence. Usually, we eat dinner at 6. Occasionally, I walk around the seawall. Or at the end, we do that too, usually. They go to church regularly. Sometimes can go at the beginning, middle, or end. Sometimes they eat healthy. They sometimes eat healthy. They eat healthy sometimes. Always cannot go at the beginning or the end of the sentence, only in the middle. She always works hard. Always she works hard, this is incorrect. She works hard always, this is also incorrect. For questions and negative statements, the adverb goes before the main verb, except the verb to be. Who is she constantly talking to on the phone? They aren't usually nice. I don't often eat fast food. I'm not normally this irritable. Negative adverbs such as seldom, rarely, and never aren't usually used in the negative or question form. If I say I don't seldom go to school on time, this is incorrect. I seldom go to school on time. This is correct. I don't usually go to school on time. This is also correct. Do you really eat pizza? This is also incorrect. We should say, do you often eat pizza? Now, we'll discuss about the facts, universal truth, and historical truth. The examples are here. I am 19 years old. This is a fact. I'm a student. This is also a fact. The sun rises in the east. This is universal truth. The sun sets in the west. This is also universal truth. She plays football, but she doesn't play cricket. This is fact. It rains a lot in Bangladesh. This is historical truth. Now, permanent situation. The examples are here. They work at a bank. That means they are working bank permanently. I'm not American, I am Bangladeshi. This is my permanent identification. She has 2 daughters and 1 son. This is permanent situation. Where do you live? He is married. 2 and 2 makes 4. These are permanent situations. Now we learn about stative verb or state verb. This verb always is followed by present simple tense. In English grammar, a stative verb is a verb that describes a state rather than an action. Stative verbs are sometimes known as state verbs. Another point to remember is that stative verbs are not used in continuous tense, like the present continuous or future continuous. It is always used for present simple tense. Examples are here. I hate this movie. The report contains a great deal of statistical information. I appreciate Ahmad's helping in time. I want you to meet me in time. The above examples describe someone or something state of being in a particular situation. These verbs often describe states that last for some time. So I'm going to give you the examples of stative verbs, and if you know these verbs, you can use these verbs in present simple tense always. I hope it will be very beneficial for you. So there are many types of stative verbs. The first one is state verbs of possession, like have, own, possess, lack, consist, involve, include, contain. State verbs of sense, sound, hear, smell, see, taste, touch, feel, and look. So I have given some examples here. I have many English grammar books. Not that I am having many English grammar books. It smells good. Not like that. It is smelling good. State verbs of emotions are here. Love, like, dislike, hate, adore. Prefer, care for, mind, want, need. Desire, wish, hope, appreciate, value. The examples are here. I love my country very much. It is incorrect if we say, I am loving my country very much, or I have loved my country very much. We cannot say it this way. Then the state verbs of sense are here. Sound, hear, smell, see, taste, touch, feel, and look. And stated verbs of measure, cost, and others are here. Cost, measure, weigh, see, fit, depend, and matter. So You will make sentences using these state verbs. To talk about what happens in storybooks, movies, plays, and media, we use present simple tense. Like, suddenly the window opens and a masked man enters. This is a dialogue from a movie. Turkey names ambassador to Israel after 2 years. So it is taken from newspaper heading. For future schedule, timetable set by organization, not by us, like the train leaves at midnight, the school opens at 7:30 and closes at 2 p.m. Now we will learn how to make present simple tense. That means structure of present simple tense. There are two structures. One, when to be verb is used as a main verb, and verbs are regular or irregular verbs are used as main verb. Like subject plus am is are plus predicate or non-verb. He is a doctor. Then we can make it negative. He is not a doctor. We can make it interrogative. Is he a doctor? We can make it negative interrogative. Is he not a doctor? Then here, subject plus verb plus object or other words. Like he teaches English, we can make it negative. He doesn't teach English. Interrogative, does she teach English? Negative interrogative, doesn't she teach English? Uses of s or es. For pronouns I, you, we, they, there is no modification for verbs. Like do is always used. For pronouns he, she, it, a suffix is added following these rules. Like he, she, it for him, we use does. So the rules for using s or es are here. For verbs that end in o, ch, sh, s, x, or z, the suffix es is added. Examples: do, does, touch, touches, fix, fixes. For verbs that end in a consonant plus y, the letter y is replaced by the suffix ies, like try, tries, study, studies, carry, carries. In other cases, the suffix s is added, like cook, cooks, say, says, love, loves. Now we have come to the last stage. We will know how to make sentences using WS questions on present simple tense. What does he teach? Negative question, what doesn't he teach? Where does he teach English? Where doesn't he teach English? When does she teach English? When doesn't she teach English? How does she or he teach English? How doesn't she teach English? Why does she teach English? Why doesn't she teach English? Who teaches English? Who doesn't teach English? Who, plural form, who teach English? Who don't teach English? Which grammar of English does she teach? Which grammar of English doesn't she teach? To whom does she teach English? To whom doesn't she teach English? Whose method does she follow to teach English? whose method doesn't she follow to teach English? Dear viewers and learners, probably you have enjoyed this tutorial. If you might have liked this tutorial, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon to get the next tutorial on basic English grammar. So thank you very much for watching. Bye bye. Khuda Hafiz.